Well, who had this on their bingo card? Straight from the Cedar Fair website, California's Great America is set to close down permanently. Yeah, not something I think any of us expected. It was only a couple of years ago that Cedar Fair actually purchased the land so that they had full control over California's Great America. If you're unfamiliar with this park, it sits in Santa Clara, California, Silicon Valley. Super expensive area. The park literally shares a parking lot with the San Francisco 49ers. There's tons of businesses around, so the land is really expensive. Previously, Cedar Fair was managing the park under a lease, but then they took ownership of it so that they could permanently operate the park and not have to worry about paying for the land. Well, now in a post-COVID world, Cedar Fair is deep in debt. They're looking to save some money, and so they're selling the park for approximately $310 million. They're selling it to Prologis. Sorry if I mispronounced that. This is actually a company I've never heard of before. They're based in the Bay Area and they do real estate. So of course, they want nothing to do with the theme park. So under this new agreement, Cedar Fair will operate the park for up to 11 years. So that means by 2033, the park is going to be gone for good. We could obviously see it close much sooner, and I'm actually leaning towards that it probably is going to be gone before 11 years is up. And then it's assumed that the place will be bulldozed and then be used for something that'll make the area more money. A very sad ending to this very cute park that I've very much enjoyed my visits to over the years. I first went in 2016, and then I went back to experience their Halloween Haunt event in 2018, and I thought this was a very well-run park. Unfortunately though, after this announcement, I can't see them pouring any money into this place because of its known future. They'll do the bare minimum so this place will earn a profit, but that's it. I mean, don't expect any more new rides put in here, which is very sad because remember, it wasn't that long ago that Cedar Fair had big plans for the place to put in these awesome new additions. I mean, people were talking a hyper coaster, a giga coaster. They were gonna do a bunch of revitalization work. Well, none of that's gonna happen anymore. Their commitment to California's Great America pretty much just went out the window. The saving grace behind this is I imagine that they will be relocating some of the rides and attractions from this park to other parks in the chain, or possibly just selling them to anyone who will buy them. They have a decent number of roller coasters. Their top three being Flight Deck, which is a B&M invert, Railblazer, which is an RMC Raptor, and Gold Striker, which is a GCI wind roller coaster. So some of those would obviously be easier to relocate than others. Railblazer is their newest addition. I definitely could see that getting relocated. I would be shocked if that got bulldozed to the ground. Same with the B&Ms with Flight Deck and Patriot. I think there are several parks in the Cedar Fair chain that would actually benefit from those attractions. Looking at you, Valley Fair and Michigan's Adventure. Gold Striker, I think, will be the big question here, which is sad because that is an extremely popular ride, one of the best GCIs in my opinion. It would be a shame to see it go. We have seen wind roller coasters get relocated in the past, such as Phoenix at Knoebels or Wild One at Six Flags America. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that we could see that get moved, but it would definitely be an ordeal. It might just be cheaper for them to bulldoze it than just pay for a brand new wind coaster. So it'll definitely be interesting to see what will happen there. Maybe by 2023, we start seeing some real minor differences with how some things are run. Maybe slowly we start seeing attractions disappear, which is unfortunate. You know, I would love to see this park live out its last days in its prime, you know, just be this really awesome place that's in great condition and not a park that's just slowly degrading. But according to some recent visitors, the park is already not looking the best. Chelsea Morch on Twitter said, "When I went there last week, the park was really dirty. Not to say it's like that every day, but I was quite shocked with the quality and operations. This move seems to make sense." And from a budget perspective, I mean, Cedar Fair is probably gonna be saving a lot of money with this place. I mean, they're getting a good amount of cash for the land. It's one less park to operate, and then all the other parks benefit because they get what they can market as a brand new ride, which is just a relocated attraction from elsewhere in the chain. It's very sad and unfortunate, but it's true. I can see why this move makes sense. Although I definitely hope it doesn't happen. And you know, a lot can change between now and then. Clearly, a couple of years ago, Cedar Fair had a completely different plan for this park. So it's not out of the realm of possibility to think that we could see some sort of management change that does away with this and California's Great America can continue on as it is. But seeing as they've reached an agreement with this company, I wouldn't say the future of this place is looking very bright. Like, talk about just unfortunate news. Definitely not something any of us wanted to hear. So let me know down in the comments below what you think of this. How much longer do you think the park has left? Do you think it'll be a full 11 years? And then where do you think some of their attractions should be sent to? You can let me know down in the comments below. And of course, stay tuned for more announcement videos here at Coaster Studios, and we'll see you next time.